Welcome to Mass Free Living. I'm Michael Brody-Waite, and today we're going to talk about something that I know everybody struggles with. What happens when you know you have a question, but you are scared that it is a stupid question, and you are scared to ask it because you think if you ask it, it's going to make you look less smart, less informed, less whatever. Everybody deals with this. And so I'm going to tell you about how actually asking that question is going to make you a better leader of other people, or if it's just you, a leader of yourself. Either way, I'm going to tell you a story that's going to tell you a little bit about how I did that, and I'm going to give you a specific action that you can go execute. So, when I was a young CEO and I was starting my company, and I'd gone from basically a sales rep to a CEO of a company, which sounds awesome, but I didn't know how to actually do my job. And so I found myself trying to figure out what it takes to actually scale to be a CEO. And I realized I couldn't control the fact that I had no idea how to be a CEO. I could control the fact that I could ask for help and ask for training. And so I started looking for a mentor. And basically, they turned me on to this book. So I found a mentor, and one of the things he had me go do is read this book called The Corner Office. I don't remember the author, but I'm sure we'll have that in the information somewhere. But when I read The Corner Office, it was interviews with a bunch of different CEOs. And there were all these really great facts. But the thing that struck me the most was this section on stupid questions. And he said, as CEO, I can't afford not to ask the stupid questions because I'm responsible for what happens in the company no matter what. And if I'm confused about something, there's a good chance that other people are confused about it as well. And even though I might risk looking stupid, I need to ask the question because what I don't want is for my company and my team to have a blind spot. Now I'm reading this book and I'm like, oh man, that sounds really awesome. Like once you're running $1 billion company, I wonder how this will work in real life. And so I'm in a team meeting with my team where I'm still trying to earn the credibility of being their CEO. And of course, the situation presents itself. We have a meeting regarding a specific topic, and I find myself sitting there saying, everybody's nodding their head, but I don't really understand this. And I'm like, oh, ask the stupid question. And of course, the fear. So I want to put the mask on and be like, yeah, I totally get this. Aren't you stupid if you don't get this? But I take the mask off. Even though I'm CEO and I'm trying to win their respect. And I say, hey, I know I probably should know, but I don't understand what X is, whatever the thing was. And then all of a sudden, someone on my team said, yeah, you know what? I don't really get that either. And I was like, wait a second. If I hadn't said that, my teammate wouldn't have asked either. And I wonder if I'm saying it and she's saying it, I wonder how many other people in the room are just nodding their head too. What I realized is, as a leader, if I'm willing to ask the stupid question, if I'm willing to be vulnerable, take the mask off and not try to be the perfect leader or whatever, I actually give everybody permission to be their mask-free self. And the wonderful thing that happens is suddenly things that people aren't clear on that could actually hurt our ability to go out and be successful and have the right strategy and execute it the right way, suddenly we have more data in the room and we're able to make better decisions because people are able to let down their guard and be real about the fact that they didn't understand something and then increase their understanding. And this kind of goes to this core teaching of, I really focus on surrender the outcome. You can't control certain things and you can control others. I couldn't control that I didn't know the answer and I didn't understand the concept. I could control whether I asked the question to understand it. And if I'm going to lead, it's my responsibility to ask the questions, to understand the things that I don't understand, not just for myself, but for everybody else around me. Because I can say all the things I want, but people are going to do what their leaders do. And so if I say you should ask a question, but I'm not willing to risk being vulnerable and stupid, and I don't ask it, then they're not going to either. So, as you go about your day, you're going to end up in a situation, I don't care if it's professional, I don't care if it's personal, I don't care if it's online. You're going to find yourself nodding your head and pretending or saying vaguely you understand, but going, you know what, I don't really understand this. I challenge you to actually stop and say, hey, actually, I don't understand. Could you explain X? Whatever X is. You will be enriched for it, and you will also give the person that is watching you or that you're interacting with the permission to take their mask off too. So go do that today. be a mask-free leader, live and lead mask-free. And if you want, I would love it if you shared it with me on social. You can do it as a comment or you can send me a direct message. And if you want more resources on how to live and lead mask-free, please visit www.michaelbrody-waite.com.